Alright guys, welcome back. So I did my training. I picked up 99 of these. I picked up a bunch of other stuff. The only other thing kind of noteworthy are these great serpent's fangs. There's a rare game, it's called like Midsommar or something like that. I have no idea how to say it. Anyways, I actually ran into him twice. He dropped a snakeskin once, which I don't know if it does anything for me, but I stole two of these. So whether that actually helps later on, I have no idea. I got some Marlboro vines. I picked up some lumber. I went back into the Osman Plain and grabbed a bunch of guys there, or beat a bunch of guys there and picked up a bunch of stuff. The iron carapaces are pretty common as well, and they sell for quite a bit as well, and the only other thing really is I also picked up 3 additional elfin bows. You can steal them. I don't actually can't remember if they're steals or drops, but the Malboros in the jungle here. I think that's about all I wanted right now. Oh, one other thing. I picked up a ton of LP, obviously. I've spent most of it, but the biggest differences here is you can notice Ash has 700 more HP, and Fran actually has well over 1,000 more HP. Like, I literally just loaded the game and leveled up some people, so you can also see both here, Fran and Bosch, sorry, have their level 3s now, as far as misquickenings go. So I just gotta kind of figure out where I'm getting the other two. Although Vaughn's is very close, that's what I'm saving up those points for. I don't know about... Oh, Balthier has his, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing with Ash and Pinello yet. I think I know what I'm doing with Pinello, I'm just nowhere near it, and I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing with Ash as well. I did pick up some of her abilities beyond the other two I've already used. So I think I'm going for this one, which is going to take me a while. So where's the 125 on this graph, or on this chart here? Over here. Well, that's a hell of a lot closer. I might just go that way. Anyways, so after I ended the video, I did all that training and, grabbed all these guys, which was fine. Or grabbed all this stuff, which is fine, I should say. I'm selling this because I'm going to buy something later. Oh, the recurve, actually phenomenally powerful. Like not phenomenally, but as weapons go, it's pretty awesome. He was doing some decent damage all around, so he can equip that now. That's useless. Okay, I don't think any of that stuff's gonna go, so we'll just get right to this. First off, what I was saying is I kind of wanted to see how much money I would have at the end of this. I'm actually gonna do those last, but in the process I actually triggered the trophy for selling over 1,000 pieces of loot, given I do have 99 there, so that's 10% right there. So... it's actually not a terrible place to grind for money. Between the Galmore jungle and, you can just... Obviously, I kind of wanted to head outside of the jungle as well, so I went back to the Osman Plain, but you can very well just stay there. When you get 99 pellets, go back, because you can steal them, and once you start chaining the panthers there, which is super easy to do, you can start picking up like 3 or 4 per drop, so... and especially with the multiplier now, it doesn't take long. Like I said, I don't know if Great Serpent's Fang is going to do anything for me. I don't get anything now from the bazaar, but it's one of those items that when I got it, I had never really realized, like, I'm not saying I've never gotten one before, but I don't think I've ever gotten one before. So, almost 45,000, which makes sense. So that's when I got the trophy, so I passed 1,000, so... So the good news is I didn't buy this earlier, and I was so pumped to find out that I was actually getting those Malboro vines. So that bumps that up a little bit. Now for everyone else, we do need some new armor. I don't really care about the Demon's Bane, which I think is slightly less powerful this time around. I'm actually incredibly surprised that he doesn't have the license for the spear, but that's fine. I'm also going to pick up this gun for Vaughn so he has a distance weapon. We should probably pick up all the magic. Normally I wouldn't bother with these two, but I've got the money for it. I'm also going to pick up Poach while I've got money. I don't care about either of these two. That stuff's fine. See, and the funny thing is with all these items, or with all these accessories now, they've actually done a pretty good job of making them a little more useful. I'll probably end up picking up one of those later on, but I can't currently think of a situation where I might use this, but I'll grab it anyways. So these come with built-in protect, which obviously I'm going to get both of those. I'm only going to get one here. Vaughn can keep the golden helmet, whatever it's called. I'm actually going to give him the shell shield in a second, so, but having fire damage isn't a terrible thing. I actually was going to keep her with Mystic, but she could use a little more defense. Maybe I'll keep her with a Mystic hat. Maybe that'll be enough, I don't know. You know what, for now, I think she could actually benefit from the extra HP anyways, so... I will try to fix that later on, though. Okay, so if you think about it, most of what I just did hunting kind of made up for that money, like just from the corral pelts. Okay, so she picked up an extra 300 with that gear. That's not terrible. As you can see, I also leveled up quite a bit. Balthier and Balthier and Bosch kind of switched back and forth with the embroidered tippet. And I'm sorry that took so long to get through, but I didn't want to be doing everything off camera, so... So we should have no problem making it to the Henne Mines' video, and depending on whether I keep the multiplier on or not, we may actually have no problem getting out of the Henne Mines afterwards. Which is something of a task in and of itself.
Hey, Mjrn lives here, doesn't she? We're here to see her.
You will leave at once. It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjrn.
If you can find her.
We're not leaving until you let us see her. Fine then. We'll look for her ourselves.
Ah.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjrn is not in the village. Jote, where has she gone?
Why do you ask? The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her? You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think. Viera who have abandoned the wood are Viera no longer. Mjrn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws. Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Our sister has left the wood and gone west. She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron. Thus to me has the wood spoken.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one. So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Henne magicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. There would be soldiers.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
Fran,
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Your point?
How old were you again?
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
as much as I would love to go back through the village, I'm gonna go back to Jahara instead. I think there were two things I wanted to buy in the store. The other staff, and I need to talk to the guy who I took the hunt from. I actually don't even remember who he was. And, you know, give him his stuff back. So... Sweet, another golden amulet. Okay, I think, well, that's gonna go to Ash then. So glad I came back here. I noticed when I was doing my training, I just was pulling up maps and just kind of looking around places, and I noticed that I didn't actually fill in that part of the map, so... You know, I go through all the effort of actually getting one in the damn bazaar, and they just hand me one right there. It's very upsetting.
Researchers from the Draclaw laboratory. What were they doing here?
Research.
I'm incredibly curious why I'm running this combination of characters right now, but... So because I don't have access to the mark, I'm actually not even going to bother going that way. We'll have to go back down there later for... I think that one is XII. And then the one further in is Mind Flare. Yeah, there's another mark that kind of pops up right at the bottom of the screen where it's kind of fading out. And I will just go there when I have to, basically. Well, I know why these three are together. They don't have distance attacks. I was trying to figure out why I would have two magic users in the other group, and then it kind of dawned on me, oh, that's right too. I needed, let's see what this guy's got. Yeah, because Bosch and who is it? Bosch and Fran would have had the distance weapons, and then Pinello was just firing off magic all the time. I don't know why I thought that was 30 for some reason, but clearly it is not. Oh. I don't actually know if these guys are fire weak or not, but I am not good enough to be stealing from them all the time. Nice, that actually went pretty well. It is so awesome that Larsa levels up with us now, because he's almost at level 30. He could actually hold his own in a fight. Ah, screw it. Normally I'd feel bad about ripping through an area this quickly, but given I did just train for like half an hour before this, I'm not too concerned. Plus, like I said, I am coming back here for those other areas, so...
Look at the Magicite. These mines much resemble the ones at Lusu. Of course, Draklor must be searching for new sources of ore. Should the Resistance forces move, the rich veins of Magicite in Bujeba will be forever beyond their grasp.
Is it her? What is this mist? Mjrn.
The stench of fumes. The stench of power. What's wrong with her?
Stay away! Power-needy Hume!
So two things. It was great that I actually learned the license for Ash, but I'm pretty sure I didn't equip it, so I kind of just pissed away like 16 extra points at least. Yep. Okay, well everybody finally has an accessory. I think I'm going to go with these two. I'm pretty excited to either be able to buy or find Thief's Cuffs. I really want to start stealing a bit more, but I think I might have to teach someone Poach. More so for training later on when the experience isn't quite as good. I'd rather just keep getting more items. So as you can see, Bosch is doing like 1200 damage with that recurve bow. Like, that's pretty significant. And it'll be kind of fun too because, oh no. Okay, good. This is such a welcome change from the first part of the game when I was like pretty underlevel and pretty like underpowered for some of the fights, and now it's like, this is awesome.
That thing inside her, what was it?
Is it you? When the Hume soldiers came to the wood, the village took small heed of them. So long as the wood herself is safe from harm, the Viera give little care to goings-on beyond her. But in me, an uneasiness stirred. I had to discover why they had come.
So you came here hoping to find something out and got yourself caught. You're as foolhardy as your sister.
They took me then, and set close beside me a stone. They said its mist would be drawn into me, that the Viera well suited this end. I saw the light coming from the stone, and then... We have seen this. On Leviathan, the mist released from the Dawn Shard drove me too into such a rage. She was taken not by the Dawn Shard.
Manufactured nethicide. Then that means... Penella, the stone I gave you, do you still carry it with you?
Sure, it's right here.
This is a thing more dangerous again than I had imagined. I should never have given it to you. Forgive me, I didn't know.
I'd always thought of it as sort of a good luck charm. And even if it is dangerous, on Leviathan it kept us safe.
There is a place for all things, even danger such as this.
I hope you're right about that.
I heard the wood's whispers. Take it. Lente's tear is a permission. Pass through the wood and leave. To other places go.
That cannot be all. I saw it when I left the village. Ivalice is changing. How can the Viera stand and do nothing at all?
Ivalice is for the Humes. The wood alone is for us.
But that is wrong. How can we just hide here in the trees when all the world outside is on the move? I too wish to live freely, to leave this wood. Do not do this.
You must remain away from the Humes. Stay with the wood. Live together with the wood. This is your way.
But Fran, my sister...
I am no longer of you. I have discarded wood and village. I won my freedom. Yet my past has been cut away forever. No longer can my ears hear the green word. Is solitude you want, Mjrn?
Sister.
No, Mjrn. Only one sister remains to you now. You must forget my existence.
I am sorry to make you do this.
She goes against the laws of the wood. I threw down these laws. It is better that I do this. Better I than one who must uphold these laws herself. I have a request. Listen to the wood's voice for me. I fear she hates.
The wood longs for you, for the child gone from under her boughs.
A pleasant lie, that.
Be cautious. The wood is jealous of the Humes who have taken you.
I am as them now. Am I not? Goodbye, sister.
I was hoping for some more bat wings, but the nice thing about them is I'll be seeing tons of bats, so I don't really need to worry about it too much. Okay, well, if I put our lovely multiplier on, I might actually be able to make the second boss fight. I think I best start flipping back to my usual party. don't think I have to worry about this boss, but there are a ton of status effects, which actually reminds me, I'm going to go see if I can equip anybody with some stuff that's going to help with that. I'm not going to do it now, but I think at some point I'm also going to switch my party around. Ooh, that'll be perfect, actually. No poison, no sap. This will sell for a ton of money, which is awesome. I think for my next training session, whenever that may be, I'm probably going to spend all those points on the, or at least the first like 10 or 12 accessory slots. Because it is kind of crappy not being able to use accessories. Because normally at this point of the game I'd probably be running 6 golden amulets, but given I can't buy them anymore and I actually have to, like, you know, earn them, it's a little different. Damn it, I just want that item back there. That's all I want. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to see if anybody has... Let's remedy lore 1. Probably not how I was planning on spending those points, but I might as well. Finally. I just saw he tried to fireball Larsa, so... Ooh, that's okay. damn it. Hopefully Bosch doesn't get hit, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Out of curiosity, where's Bosch? Oh, he's way back there, that's probably why. There we go, that wasn't so bad. Okay, so I'm just going to go back and save. Next video, I'm going to take the most direct route in the Paramina Rift right up to Mount Bur Omnisace. And then from there, I'm going to take the most direct route down to... I'm blanking on the name, but still Shrine of Mjrn. Oh wow, that was a lot of gil, holy Christ. So in between videos, I'm going to see how I want to balance my party. I'm looking at Penelo, thinking that she could be another hybrid. Or not really a hybrid, because Vaughn's not really a hybrid, but my two power attackers are Bosch and Balthier, and my two magic casters are Ash and Fran. I know Ash doesn't really do offensive magic, but as far as healing is concerned, you can't ignore the fact that she's up at 52, Fran's up at 55, and Penelo is just at 37. Now again, it's also because I didn't give her magic boosting stuff, but still. Just out of curiosity. Okay, well 41. And the other thing too is, as long as she has the main gauche there, there's really no point in, like, she would make a great lead character as well, because she's going to be blocking half of everything, so she doesn't need to be in the back. So I think I might switch it up for a bit. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to end this video here, and when we start the next one, I will, or I guess you will see what's going down.